Good morning, new hair.
I did get my hair done yesterday.
Ooh.
So it's very vibrant right now. It is going to calm down a bit. I haven't washed it yet. But I got bangs.
I like it.
Yeah, they're going to grow into the other bangs. I just needed them like out of my face for a little bit. And then, yeah.
I like them.
But
I think they're cool. They frame your face very nicely.
I went a little more like red this time, a little less like brown. So, yeah. I don't know. I like it a lot. I'm feeling very fall, very pumpkin spice.
Ooh!
Speaking of pumpkin spice, tomorrow
is the pumpkin spice day, Thanksgiving.
It's true.
So, we decided to go a little bit of a different route this year. We are hosting Thanksgiving, and we happened upon a catalog that came in the mail.
We're also hosting Jackson's birthday party, very soon after Thanksgiving, and it's my birthday the day after Thanksgiving. So we're trying to lighten our load a little bit.
Right.
Relieve a little bit of stress. So
we came across a catalog, Harry and David. Some of you guys may have heard of this brand before, but I opened it up and I said, look at that. That's a full Thanksgiving meal. Can I just mail order a Thanksgiving meal?
It's called the Wow Holiday Meal.
And I literally said that. I said, wow.
If that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what will.
Right?
So yeah.
And so I said, do you think it could get here in time? And I went on the website and it said, order now and it'll get here on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And I said, wow.
So we just got it in the mail. Today is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. But it came with a ham, a turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, zucchini and corn casserole, green beans, and then 2 decadent desserts.
Ooh.
One of them being their signature baklava, which I was like, wow, that's very interesting.
Right.
So let's bring the box in. They just delivered it.
It was $500.
Yeah.
But
with the way that groceries are, like the amount that you spend on groceries right now, everything is very pricey. I feel like we wouldn't have spent much less.
Right. And then you factor in the fact that we're not actually like preparing it, like mixing it together, chopping vegetables, basting a turkey.
You're paying for the convenience. And all of the reviews were really good. But
People
I
are
also
like, we'll only do this from now on out.
I didn't see any videos about it. So that's why we're filming this. Because if anybody else is looking for reviews about this Harry and David thing, we want to do that.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't really find any video like footage of it.
And we want to say this is like, we did this on our own. We paid for this. This isn't like a sponsored thing or anything like this. It was just like, I saw it and I was like, let's try it.
Yeah, so we're going to review it for you. But let's open the box.
So this is how it showed up at the door.
It looks a little rough. Look at this side.
It's actually opened.
Yeah.
Like right here.
We did pull like our address off, but...
And I did watch the security camera of it being delivered, and the FedEx person gently set it down here. But like...
This fell out of it. We'll show you that in a
Something
second.
had to have happened on the way here.
So this is a 31-pound box.
Yeah,
so you're going to have to help
to
me.
pick it up.
Yeah.
It says refrigerate or freeze upon arrival. I feel like there's a whole turkey and a whole ham in here.
Oh, guess what?
Oh.
I don't know. Are we missing something?
No, this was the dry ice, I guess.
No. Uh-oh. The apple pie.
Very rough shape. This is the Dutch apple pie. It looks like it got thrown to the side. Maybe it'll flatten out when we bake it. This is not something that we ordered. This is 3 cheese scallop potatoes.
So this Gruyere garlic red mashed potatoes, this was on the list. And then the apple sausage walnut stuffing, that's on the list. Brown sugar sweet potatoes, this was on the list. Zucchini and corn casserole was on the list. I think we just got one extra thing. Green beans, almondine. Oh, so these are the baklava. They're like little tiny...
Oh, I thought it was like a full-size thing.
So did I.
It's like individual baklavas.
This is supposed to serve 10, I believe.
Full frozen turkey.
Oven roasted,
Ready to
fully
heat.
cooked turkey. Okay. Spiral sliced semi-boneless ham. So it's got some bones.
Just the occasional bone in there.
Yeah.
And then we also got some cranberry chutney.
So I was nervous that we weren't going to have enough room in our freezer for all this stuff, but I guess we are. All right, so another baklava. There you go. So we did get an extra item, which was the scalloped cheesy potatoes.
So this is what the green beans look like. I feel like we ordered a the Dharma Initiative Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh.
Ooh, something smells very garlicky already.
That's the casserole.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have to read the instructions already, because even the turkey gravy says to like allow to thaw overnight in the refrigerator, but these other ones say like keep frozen and then put into the oven.
Okay, so I'll show them to you, but then I'll put them back in their boxes.
Yeah.
These are truffle. These have truffle on them.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you smell. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, look at that. What are those, walnuts? I thought it was chocolate. I got excited for a second.
So the good news is that we, other people are bringing sides. So these sides are like all extra. So I know they look very small. So we'll have other food too. That's the apple sausage walnut stuffing. These are the garlic red mashed potatoes.
Okay, they look pretty good. Look at mashed potatoes.
All right.
So far everything says to keep frozen.
Right, except for that gravy. So we'll leave that in the fridge to thaw. Scallop potatoes, 3 cheese scallop potatoes.
Okay.
The good news though is that a lot of these cook at the same temperature and they're in small pans.
Yeah, so we just pop them in next to each other.
They'll all fit. Yeah, that's amazing. I was nervous that we were going to need, because one of the reviews was like, you need several ovens to cook this, but I don't think you necessarily do.
Right.
You just need an oven.
Right.
Which we have.
Yeah. Something that I wanted to ask, speaking of multiple ovens or putting multiple things in one oven, does that work? Like when you put a bunch of things in at the same temperature, does the amount of things in the oven cool down the oven? No, right? Because like you could cook one big thing at a high temperature.
So this is from the Willamette Valley Pie Company, and it does say to keep it frozen, and then you just bake it, the day that you want to eat it. And it does actually, it smells pretty good. It looks pretty good. It's just it needs to sort of flatten out. But it does say that you can visit their facilities year round and their berry fields in the summer. And then you can stop by and enjoy a fresh baked slice of pie a la mode.
Ooh.
I forgot the a la mode. Were we supposed to get ice cream?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, so there's that. So then we also have, that's everything.
Let's open up the turkey gravy and have a look. I think this was the dry ice that was keeping everything cold. And everything is cold inside of there, but I was
It's still frozen.
Yeah, I was kind of excited to throw the dry ice in the pool.
Oh no.
And now it's gone.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah,
okay.
just like a couple of times.
Oh, and the chutney.
Okay. This will be great because everything's like 50 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be, we'll just shove it all in the oven at the same time. And then it'll be done. Yeah, 35 to 45. This one's the least. Oh, 55 minutes, you zucchini. Oh, jeez.
That's like my new insult. You zucchini.
Zucchini.
So the good news is that, like I said, everybody's bringing sides. We were supplying the turkey, the starters, and a couple of desserts. And so we're making the cheese board, we're making a salad, we're making a hummus tray, and then we have the turkey and the ham now. So all of these will be extra. So we're just gonna have like a ton of food.
We need to read the instructions on the turkey and the ham. Thaw in refrigerator 48 hours. We don't have 48 hours.
Oh, did it say that?
How are we supposed to do that? It literally told us on the website, have it delivered on Wednesday.
Oh, shoot.
What are we supposed to do here?
Oh my gosh. Thaw turkey completely in refrigerator.
What?
Why did they say...
But these things, I'm upset.
Wait, but it said it had to be delivered...
Yeah, there literally was no other day to pick. Let's call Harry or David. Which one do we call?
What do we do?
All right, I think we figured it out. We're going to try the cold water defrost method. So we've got both the turkey and the ham in cold water in the sink, hanging out. We're going to change the water every 30 minutes, let them defrost, then put them in their fridge, and then we'll start cooking them tomorrow. So, should be good. Hopefully. We'll keep you guys posted.
So something that we've been doing, because we were talking about how the baby wasn't taking milk super easy. He wasn't taking my milk. He wasn't taking the formula. I've been feeding him with a spoon. And that's been the only thing that's been working. So he got 3 ounces of formula. Oh, are you so happy? Are you very happy? This is my favorite smile that he does. Are you so happy, buddy?
You want to see my favorite smile? Oliver. Oliver.
Look at Daddy. Look at Dada.
Oliver.
Look at Dada. Look up here.
Oliver.
Look at Dada.
That's a daddy smile.
But some of you guys did say we should try a sippy cup or a cup with a straw. We tried a cup with a straw, and that kind of scared him. Like he sucked up some milk, and then it startled him.
He's like,
he didn't,
what?
Well, he didn't realize he was doing it. You know what I mean? Like he just did the motion, the milk went up, and he was like, whoa. So I don't know if he is ready for the straw yet, We'll keep working on it. And then the sippy cup sort of works, but he just chews on it.
Yeah.
So.
And then it gets all over him.
The thing that's really been working though is just literally spoon feeding him formula. So this is like he gets little spoonfuls, and then that's what we do. It's very time consuming, but it works. All right. Oh, my hair looks pretty orange on this camera. I just realized it doesn't look this orange in real life.
It's more like of a dark red.
Yeah. But anyway, so for dinner tonight, because of Thanksgiving, I'm going to be making these Thanksgiving sandwiches, which is actually one of my favorite things from
Purple carrot.
I almost said Plated. Remember Plated?
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite food subscription service, and then they like went out of business. And they were so delicious. I guess if you live near Albertsons, which all the Albertsons near us closed. I don't think they're.
Bought out by Publix.
Were they bought by Publix?
Yes.
Well, they were carrying the plated meals, but we don't live near one, so I couldn't get them. But this is the Thanksgiving sandwich with roasted Brussels sprouts and gravy. It also has an apple slaw. It is so good. One of my favorite things. So I'm gonna make that. And then I also wanted to show you this. When we first bought this house, one of the first things I said is I want to put an island in this kitchen because this kitchen has a huge space. Like this is pretty large of like an open area here. And I'm so glad that we didn't put an island in here because now I can put the baby's play yard in here and I can work. I can get some cooking done. We can, do other stuff. And he's right here.
Speaking of which,
What?
I wanted to buy a pack and play, but bigger. Do
Yeah.
they sell that? Is it unreasonably priced?
I'm sure it is, yeah. I'm sure it is. This is like the easiest thing, I think, for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he loves it.
But I'd love to have something bigger than a pack and play to take on vacation. That you
Yeah.
can play in.
I agree. So we do have that play yard that we showed you in the last Fort Wilderness vlog.
Yeah.
But the sides are so short, he can just like climb right over it.
Yeah, they're also soft.
Yeah,
so
it
you're just
doesn't-
out of my way, sides.
It's more for the beach to keep the sand out. It's like so that you have a sand-free play area for a baby. But we were using it at the fort and it was great. But he could just climb right out. He's this little big baby.
Little big baby.
He's also loving his Sophie giraffe. Yeah, we're loving it. We're just crawling all around with it, huh? Yeah. What are you doing, bud? Little babes, what are you doing? Hi, little babes.
Hey.
It was so funny because he was playing with Sophie and he accidentally squeezed her head and she squeaks and he was so startled. He was like, "Did you see that?" He looked up, he looked at me and I was like, "What?"
What's happening?
It was so cute.
What is it?
All right, so I'm gonna start cooking dinner now while this little buddy plays with his toys, and then Tim is gonna feed Jackson. And then it'll be bedtime. I almost matched the cabinets. Does it match the cabinets? What do they say? The other thing though is that once the kids go to sleep, we have to finish all of our Thanksgiving prep. So, and I'll go over that with you as soon as we finish dinner. But we got a lot to do tonight, you guys. Me and you and me, and Tim, and Tim. Yeah.
Oh, also, I wanted to show you guys the pool area now with the lights up. Look at how great that looks. The pool's all lit up. Got the lights going here. And there's 2 lights over there on the fans. I don't have them turned on right now. And there's also another light right here that I don't have turned on right now. But look at the ambiance. It's glorious, isn't it? Let me go down at the other end so you can really get an idea. All right, there it is. There's the full breadth of the lighting outside. I think this looks great, right? Perfect relaxing area. I have to move that table back. I moved it out of the way so that I could hang these lights. Gotta move it back. I gotta figure out something to do with this guy too. But yeah, there it is. There's our this is it. It's finished. This is the final product. The final product. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Our final outdoor area. With the lights and everything. Like I said, I still do have to do some landscape lighting, but I'm not really concerned about that too much.
So let's start making our Thanksgiving sandwiches. So I'm going to start by prepping my Brussels sprouts. I just have to cut these into slices and then I will roast them with a little vegetable oil, salt and pepper. Get them soft and a little bit crispy. And now I'm going to prep my apples for my apple cabbage slaw. So I'm just cutting these into small, thin slices and then cutting them into like little matchsticks. Adding a little champagne vinegar, and there you go, salt and pepper. So now I'm gonna make my sage mayo, and I've got my sage leaves picked. I'm gonna just kind of like pan fry these in a little oil and then add them to some mayonnaise. Then I'm gonna start my gravy, where I just need to mince up some garlic and a shallot. Then I'm gonna cook that in the same pan that I cooked the sage in. My Brussels sprout timer just went off too, so let me get these guys out of here. Let's see, what do we look like? These are pretty good. You just want them to be soft and like a little bit brown. All right, so now I am cooking my shallot and my garlic in that oil that I cooked the sage in, so it still has like a bit of the sage kind of flavor to it. This is the start of my gravy. I'm gonna add a teaspoon and a quarter of my flour. This is gonna be kind of like my roux.
I put in a half cup of water.
I am adding in my vegetable broth concentrate. I know I needed another hand. I don't have the setup for this.
And then you added some salt.
Oh yeah, I added a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, now it's supposed to be a simmer. I think I have it a little bit too high. I'm gonna add some pepper and let this reduce. And then we're almost done. We're almost ready to assemble our sandwiches. Then let's look at our slaw here. Well, we had this last week, spoiler alert, and we're gonna get it next week too. So they offer this as part of their like holiday meals, the 3 weeks, the week before Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, and the week after Thanksgiving. And I try to get it every time because it's so good. So my gravy is simmering, it's thickening up here. My ciabatta bread is toasting. Let me get those guys out. And once my gravy has thickened and my bread has toasted, I will build my sandwiches and we'll eat dinner. Delish. Fairly easy, I just needed a little bit of help with the gravy. All right, there it is. Sage mayo, roasted Brussels sprouts, apple cabbage slaw, and cranberry relish on a ciabatta bun. And then I'm also gonna put some of the gravy in a little dish here and serve that on the side as well. But honestly, this is like one of, like I said, one of my favorite things from Purple Carrot. It's so good. Very filling. We're watching Phineas and Ferb.
Watching the same 2 episodes of Phineas and Ferb over and over again.
Which ones do you love, buddy?
Number 1 and number 2, season 1.
the roller coaster episode and Candace's birthday?
No. Well, it's Candace's birthday, but the first half of that episode is the Fast and the
race car
Furbiest
one.
or something like that.
Okay. So wait, what do you think?
It's really good. The gravy is what really makes it, I think.
I agree. Yeah, I love the gravy. The gravy turned out a little bit different this time. It tastes the same, but it just the consistency is a little different. But I'm excited to eat it.
So Jackson's watching Phineas and Ferb, and Oliver is learning quantum physics. Right, bud? This is a little switchboard that we got for him. Oh, yeah. But he's doing it. He's been playing with it a lot.
I think he just likes the lights, but...
Yeah. He can do this blue switch.
Can he?
Yeah.
Oh, the other day he wasn't strong enough.
He's strong enough to do it, but he just doesn't really understand it quite yet. You know what I'm going to sing to you on Friday?
What?
Mom, it's your birthday.
That's what they say. Candace sang that to their mom.
So those of you all that have been with the channel for a while know that we had a debacle with our oven. I had to get a new oven, had to replace the oven that was in there. So we don't have a lot of experience with this oven. We have a lot of experience with this one, but like using this part as an actual oven, not a lot of experience. So I was checking it out, learning a little bit more about the oven and doing some research, and I think I figured it out. And I also think I figured out what we did wrong at the fort when we were trying to cook stuff in the oven in there. So when I read the instructions, it says to put the food directly on this thing. Like I could put 2 pieces of chicken directly on there and cook it. And the only reason you use this rack here is for double layer cooking. Put 2 things in there. So I think we'll probably end up using both of those features. It also says that you can just put things just directly on that thing. And then also when I was preheating, checking out the preheating, it spun. Like this rack in here was spinning, and that didn't happen at the fort. So I think that we are good to go for tomorrow. Another thing that I also learned about this oven is that there's a probe function. So this is like a probe that I can stick into a turkey or into the ham and set the internal temperature, on the oven controls up here and just let it cook until said item, ham or turkey, reaches that internal temperature. So I think that'll be optimal doneness. It won't be overdone, it won't be underdone, won't be cold, won't be dry. So I think that's what we're gonna go for tomorrow, at least for one of the items, either the turkey or the ham. Haven't figured out which one yet. So it's the next morning. Sorry for the loud noises because the vacuum's running, but I went to go make the French onion dip, or the onion dip, and I pulled this out, and then I went to go pull the packet out. It's hot chocolate. There's only hot chocolate in this box. I'm so confused. Why is there hot chocolate in the French onion soup box? That's not gonna help me. So all is good. We did have an extra packet of the onion soup mix, so we were able to make the onion dip. We've got that taken care of. But does anybody else have this conundrum? So today's Thanksgiving, a day of eating, as it were. That's what we do. We eat a lot on Thanksgiving. So it's still morning time.
Right.
I kind of want to start on desserts.
No.
Right? Like eating some cookies already? I want to dig into this cookie cake.
Well, you gotta save them for when everybody comes. I'm making the stuffing right now.
Ooh, how you doing that? Some celery, some onions, some garlic, some of this stuff. What is this?
Oh, it's sage, parsley, and rosemary.
Oh, no thyme though.
No, I
Interesting
don't know. I
choice.
bought the thyme.
So, yeah, so we are doing the Harry and David. Everything is defrosted. I believe it worked out well. I don't know, like I haven't like stuck a thing in there, like a probe to see what the internal temperature is right now. If it's still like -6, hopefully it's not. Hopefully all is good. We are banking on it being good. I think should be okay.
Okay, so I got my cup of butter.
1 cup of butter.
Yeah, 2 whole sticks of butter. I have 3 cups of white onion diced, 2 cups of celery diced. I put a half a shallot in there too, just for the flavor.
Ooh, just
and
for
then
fun.
6 cloves, but I used 8 cloves of minced garlic. So that's gonna be my like aromatics for this. For the stuffing. I'm gonna let this cook down, and then I'm just gonna pour this over my breadcrumbs.
Let me ask you this.
What?
So it's not being stuffed into anything. Is it still called stuffing?
So we talked about this last year. I feel like it's dressing
Oh.
when it's not stuffed into something, but I think you just call it stuffing. It's kind of like how...
Kind of like how you call a Ronto wrap a hot dog.
Yeah.
And the next step in the stuffing is pouring your delicious buttery mixture.
I didn't tell you what I did next. So I cooked down my celery, my onions, my garlic, but I also added some chopped rosemary, sage, and parsley. And then also some chicken stock or turkey stock. So now I'm going to pour this in here.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at it just soaking into that bread.
And then I'm gonna mix that up. And then after that, I'm gonna pour this in my pan, my baking dish, and then pour this egg and chicken stock mixture over that, and then just bake it, and that's it. This is like a rustic stuffing. I literally just Googled best stuffing recipe. This is what came up, and we made it last year, and everybody loved it, so.
My favorite death metal band is rustic stuffing.
It's gonna cook for 45 to 50 minutes at 350. If it seems to be getting a little bit too browned, you can cover it with foil. I'm gonna start it out without the foil to get that crisp, kind of crunchy top layer.
So we loaded up our ham into a baking dish, and I've added in the probe into it to see what the temperature was. 48 degrees on the inside, so that's fantastic. Means it's not frozen in there. Now I'm just gonna stick it in the oven and wait till it gets to 140, and then it'll be done.
Okay, so we're getting ready to get the turkey in.
And this, I took it out of the packaging already.
Yeah.
And they said there's a netting on it that we have to remove.
Whoa.
So, but this thing right here, they said we can leave on.
Okay.
They call it the cage or something like that.
I know the cousins are gonna be here so soon. You're ready for the cousins to be here? Soon, buddy, soon. So soon. In a couple hours, bud. I'm not ready for the cousins to be here yet. Look at this turkey.
How do I know that all the netting came off? This netting is kind of just like falling apart. Why was this netting on here in the first place?
I don't know. I was just gonna ask that. What's the point? Are we supposed to put something under it, like carrots or onions, or like does it sit on something?
No, because it's fully cooked.
Okay.
So it already has all of that in it.
Okay.
You know, not in it, but like
It's done that.
that's already been done.
Okay. Harry and David did it for us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Harry and David.
So we've been listening to Christmas music recently on Spotify.
Yeah.
And we've been listening to it so much that Spotify emailed me and said, hey, I see you're an early adopter of the Christmas season and you're enjoying our Christmas Classics playlist. Here's a special offer for you. You can buy a Christmas Classics green vinyl from Spotify if you want to. And I was like, what?
Well, no, but that's what Spotify's for.
Right. But like we could own physical media from the streaming company if we wanted to.
Interesting.
Weird change of events.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
You know, I just realized I got to put this in the oven now.
Yeah.
I don't have any space in the oven, but we're almost done with the stuffing, right?
Okay, right.
As soon as the stuffing's done, then this has to go in right away.
Okay.
So.
And then what we're going to do, because the stuffing actually looks pretty darn good. But what we're going to do, I wish I'd cleaned the front of the oven off. I'm sorry. I know. It does look good. I wish you could see it better. But then we will just warm the stuffing up later.
Right.
So there's a warm function on the oven and the convection oven.
So I'm sure you guys noticed I was wrapping this in foil. That's the next step in the cooking process is you put it in your roasting pan, cover it in foil, pop it in the oven at 350 for like 2.5 hours, and we're done.
We're done, baby.
We'll update on the ham. Hasn't increased the temperature at all since it's been in there.
Oh, shoot.
It's okay. It's only been in there for like 15 minutes.
Oh, gosh.
It's supposed to cook for around 3 hours. We got plenty of time for it to go up.
Okay.
Plus, this is the center that we have this probe at.
Okay.
So, we're waiting for the center to start. The outside's probably already warm.
And I feel like as long as we have one of the meats cooked, we'll be good.
They're cooked. They're just cold.
No, but you know,
having leftovers.
Yeah. Right.
Well, one other thing that I did want to mention is that the ham did ask to be cooked at 275. We have it in the oven right now at 350 because everything else in this whole operation is at 350. So I feel like that is something that people are like, oh, you need multiple ovens. It's for the ham probably because the ham cooks at such a low temperature that nothing else is cooking at that temperature. So be aware of that if you are ordering the Wow box from Harry and David. So you guys didn't get to see this because I was in a rush to do it, but our sweet potatoes are in the oven and our green beans are in the oven right here. And then I've got to put this is the apple walnut sausage stuffing. This is the garlic red mashed potatoes. And this last one is the zucchini and corn casserole. Put all three of those in the oven. They say to cook at 375, but we're still at 350 because of the... Oh, nice. Very cool, buddy. Because of the turkey and the ham. By the way, ham's at 104 right now, so I think we're doing really good. We're on a roll. All right, here's some final products, and I did do a little taste test on them. The mashed potatoes seem a little bit dry. The stuffing looks pretty okay. The zucchini and corn thing actually tasted really good. Sweet potatoes look great. Green beans look a little bit dry. The ham looks fantastic. Turkey's not done yet. Still turkey taking a little bit of time. And then Jen's stuffing still looks great. So that's where we're at so far. There is the ham. Looks good. It's been sitting for a little bit. Turkey is now done. Turkey looks great.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Heck yeah. I just need to cut into it and hopefully it doesn't deflate like it did on National Lampoon's.
Is this heated up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Looks good. That's the gravy.
Yeah.
Everything looks pretty good. The only thing that I'm
I don't know.
unsure of is the green beans
Yeah.
and the mashed potatoes didn't look that good.
Oh no.
All right, let's see how this turkey looks. This thing is just falling apart, isn't it? That's pretty nice. Let's see how the breast looks, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. This looks great. Look at the inside of this thing. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good to go. And what are you eating? Vegetable turkey dinner.
Yeah.
He looks like he's having a blast.
You're having your very own Thanksgiving.
He's like, there's so many people around, I don't know what to do with myself.
He really doesn't. Here is a look at my Thanksgiving Day plate. So I've got some turkey, some ham, corn casserole. Tim's mom made that, and it's the best thing. Potatoes, stuffing, green beans, all the good stuff. Look at these guys. Look at Jackson in his cute little overalls. He kept saying that he wanted to wear his farmer outfit. And I gotta say, I love it.
All right, it's the end of the day. Everybody's gone home. The kids are all asleep. Most of the mess is cleaned up. Still a little bit to be done, but for the most part, we're like pretty okay. Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I'm sorry we didn't film too much of like actual Thanksgiving dinner. We had a lot of fun with family. Most of Tim's family was here. We had a friend over as well, and it was just it was great. They got to see like our finished patio area.
Yeah.
We got to hang out there, enjoy the cool weather.
Yeah, we like spent a lot of time outside. It was nice.
It really was.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to like have that space.
Yeah, the kids ran amok.
Jackson had so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, so he's finally old enough to like really play with the cousins, because they're a little bit older than him, and they always like played with him, you know, even when he was younger, but now he's finally like at a good age to like they can really play. Like they were playing Schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And he was having a lot of fun with that, and they were playing Ice Cream Store, and they just had so much fun. So it was awesome. It was awesome to see.
And he fell asleep very fast.
So did the baby. Yeah. I think it was
Everybody
just...
was tired.
I'm tired.
They had a lot of turkey.
Yeah.
Jackson's still working on him, like, because so much was happening. And I know that this will change, like, as he gets older, but because so much was happening, he, like, didn't want to sit down and eat his food.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, the cousins are here. What are the cousins doing? What's happening over here? Can I help with Oliver? Like, I'm like, dude, sit down
Eat your dinner.
and eat your dinner. And then he would eat one green bean and go, can I have a cookie now? And I'm like, no.
Oh, that was tough, yeah, because there were desserts everywhere.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't even show this. I wish we had showed this, but they made, so Tim's brother and our sister-in-law, there's like a TikTok turkey. Like it's like flaky pastry with Nutella, and it's made into the shape of a turkey. And they made it, and it was so good.
It was very tasty.
Yeah. I love that.
I can show you the aftermath of it.
Yeah, there's like, his body is left, so we'll show you that.
Yeah, there it is. There's what's left of the turkey. You can kind of tell that it's a turkey. A little bit. It was very delicious. So, now, down to the nitty gritty. The reason you all are here.
Maybe.
Because we did this Harry and David thing.
Yeah. So we
What
did
did you think?
the Harry and David, the WOW holiday meal. I was not wowed by the sides.
Right.
The sides were not like wow amazing to me.
Right.
So
Did you try the squash thing?
I didn't.
It was pretty okay.
I think it didn't look very
It
good.
did not look good at all.
Yeah, like the it wasn't visually appealing. So that was kind of like my one qualm with it, I think, is that everything tasted pretty good. Like the green beans were actually pretty tasty. I liked that they had the like truffle in them.
Yeah.
So it did taste like it had like an elevated flavor because of the truffle. It did taste kind of fancy. I thought the turkey turned out pretty good. The ham, what?
They were both just like slightly dry, but I know that it could have been a product of the method that we used to defrost it. And also, like we said in the video, I did cook the ham at a little bit higher temperature.
Right, because we needed to cook them both at the same time. But I do think like they were pretty good.
They were tasty. The turkey with the gravy that came with it.
The gravy was good.
Very delicious. Yeah,
the gravy was really good. I did have to blend it like with my immersion blender because it was like a little bit
chunky.
Yeah, but once I blended it all up, it was actually pretty delicious gravy. It was a little bit salty. It was definitely had the right like thickness. The flavor was great. It was like a very flavorful gravy. So I did love that. I tried the potatoes. Those were pretty good. I did like the green beans. Everybody said the sweet potatoes were great.
Sweet potatoes tasted like dessert. That's what Jackson said. He goes, "This tastes like dessert." He goes, "Isn't that silly?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's pretty silly.
I didn't try the stuffing. I gotta say, it did not look good to me.
It was, there was a lot of sausage in it. And so it was very like sausage heavy flavor.
So I think all in all, I don't know that the Harry and David's WOW holiday dinner is worth the $500 price tag.
Right.
Because it was $500. It was very pricey. But I do think that if you, for the convenience factor, not having to worry about like brining the turkey, you know, doing the butter on the turkey, like because we had to prepare the turkey the day before last year, and I'll link our Thanksgiving video from last year down below so you can see how we did that. That was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily want to do that.
Right.
So I do think that it was a give and take as far as the price for the convenience, the flavor for the convenience. I would do it again, but I wouldn't do the full, like I would just maybe do the turkey.
Okay.
Not the sides.
And I would get it delivered a day beforehand.
Yeah, so I wouldn't, they tell you to get it delivered the day before the holiday. I would do 2 days before the holiday at least. Yeah.
You have time to defrost it in the fridge.
Yeah.
But yeah, It was very easy to do.
Oh, the pie.
The pie was fantastic.
Yeah, your dad loved the pie. He took it home.
I had one slice of it and I was like, wow, this is really good.
It was a Dutch apple pie. And then the baklava we did not eat because we were just so full. But everybody was like, yeah, I want to take that home. So it was a popular thing for everybody to take home.
Yeah.
They were excited to have it tomorrow for breakfast. So my review would be, I would do it again, but I wouldn't do the full holiday wow meal. I would do just the meats. Like I would do the ham, I would do the turkey, and then I would make my own side dishes.
Right.
That's what I would do.
Here's my review. I think that for the convenience, it was nice. Mm-hmm. But it didn't taste like a homemade dinner. It tasted like you were getting it from Bob Evans, Boston Market, like a turkey restaurant.
Neither of those are turkey restaurants.
Chicken restaurant. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, yeah. I do...
Home style restaurant.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah.
But honestly, I had a really great Thanksgiving, I think because we didn't have to worry about cooking the turkey.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, I will also say this. The ham, make sure that you have a large enough pan for the ham because it let off a lot of water.
And we spilled it everywhere.
Yeah. The whole oven is full of like ham juice right now.
Oh, no.
So we're going to be spending some time cleaning the oven.
Yeah. But I don't know. I had a great Thanksgiving. I had a lot of fun. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. And we were trying to teach Jackson sort of like what Thanksgiving is all about as far as like being thankful. And I asked him, is there something that you're thankful for? And he said, I'm thankful for everything. And I was like, okay. So wait, but what are you thankful for?
You.
What? You sounded angry.
You!
I'm also thankful for you. I'm thankful for the boys, of course, for family. I'm thankful for all of you, for allowing us to do what we love. It's honestly like, thank you so much. Truly, from like the bottom of my heart. This is something that we couldn't do without you. And we're so like blessed, literally, that you guys watch these videos and that you care to tune back in, and watch more and see what we're up to. And so thank you so much. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving with, your loved ones or whoever you chose to spend the holiday with. And
if you didn't celebrate the holiday,
oh yeah,
happy Thursday.
That's right. Yeah, that's good.
Hope you enjoyed maybe a hot dog.
Okay.
A nice submarine sandwich.
I do love a sub.
Or like a roast beef.
Okay.
You never know.
A pizza?
Pizza? Ooh.
Now we're just going to name
macaroni
foods.
and cheese. Some form of protein.
That's true.
And or carbohydrate.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. And tomorrow I'm going to be 40 years old. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
I know. Isn't that so wild?
No, it's only 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was like,
in 2 hours, I'll be 40 years old.
Whoa.
I know.
I remember when I turned 40.
I remember too, yeah.
We were we'll put a link to that video down below.
Oh, for your 40th birthday cruise.
Yeah. So thank you guys. We hope you had a great Thursday. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah. We hope you're having a good holiday season thus far. And get ready, because Christmas is starting now. So, all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we're off. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, I'm Mike.
And I'm Kelly.
We're from Basking Ridge, New Jersey.
And now it's time to pay the price.